We are here at Vietnam, and I am joined with Pricey. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm great. Just want to say sorry for the delay in the stream starting. We just had some technical issues on my part, but we're here and we're getting on with this qualifying session. So, not sure who you said was crossing the line first for their lap. Was it
Fanatic.
F1atic? Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see how he gets on going through the first little complex here. Looks clean from what I can see. He had a little bit of a wiggle, but wouldn't affect his time too much. Let's get purple, but that's quickly taken away by the one, the only Julian. So yeah, obviously Vietnam is a new track and it's sort of infamous. So from your personal experiences, how do you see this going?
I think in Sector 3 is going to be the biggest challenge for the guys. Not getting damage will be the biggest thing, but also I would say corner cut. You can corner cut this track, and it's very easy to do. So if you cannot get, and if you're getting penalties, sorry, you'll be looking to move down quite a lot when the race is over.
Okay. So we did see F1atic get the purple Sector 2, but once again Julian takes it away very quickly. I think this is going to be a trend that we're going to see.
I think the lap time we're sort of looking for is a low 32. All Julian's just invalidated on the final corner.
Oh. So 1:34.5 from F1atic. I think the next person to cross, I think, was back marker, but I think he may be.
No, so that marker's just started his lap.
Yeah.
I think it'll be. Who's the Renault?
The Renault is
Dreamsy's the next one.
Yeah.
Nice little short shift up into fourth. Does he hold it in fourth? He does.
And 1:36.2. Of course, we do have Stinner on the mediums, who set at 1:36.7, and then we have PMP Fox, who's also on the mediums, doing his fast lap now. As you see, Bats cross the line with a 1:34.8, pretty solid banker from him. And I think there's a Ferrari about to cross the line, which is Santero. See what time he can get. It's a 1:34.1, he goes fastest.
I think it's quite good to see showing up the top where he deserves to be.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Let's see if he can hold it there in the race. I've got all my money on you, showing. Don't let me down.
Yeah, hopefully you can. We saw PMP Fox put in a 1:34.9, significantly faster than the other medium runner in Stinner. We have a lot of people going into the pits right now.
Yeah, Dobby's backed out of his lap. Stinner's 3 temps up, so he's looking to improve on his medium time. Oh, a little clout with the wall. Oh, that's not going to be good for him.
He does improve by 3 temps, but unfortunately it's not enough to move up. And back marker says a 1:52.
Wow, that's impressive. I never knew you could nearly go 2 minutes a lap around here.
Yeah. So I think Eden is on a fast lap and he has a Ferrari in his way, but takes evasive action.
Tries to get as much of a toe, I think, as he could.
Yeah. And I think this track has, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's quite close between Vietnam and Azerbaijan for the longest straight, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's classed as the longest straight because it's not actually a corner like there is on Azerbaijan.
Yeah.
So hopefully we're going to see a lot of overtaking in the race tonight.
Yeah. There's a lot of heavy braking zones on this track, so there's quite a lot of overtaking points, especially going into the sector 3 point, going into the long straight, as well as the hairpin as well. There's a lot of overtaking opportunities here as Eden crosses the line. He gets a 1:33.4, which I do believe is about nearly 6.5 tenths quicker than Santero.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what Reese... Oh, Reese is done 1:34.6. Will be interesting to see if he can improve that.
Yeah, that was... He was... Oh, sorry.
No, sorry.
I was going to say, he was one of the first people to set a lap, so... Being just over a second quicker than Eden... It's not necessarily a bad thing, because he has a benchmark, he has something to aim to improve.
Is Boogeyman on the lap? Oh, he's just started his lap. Let's go on board with Boogeyman, how do you say?
Yeah. Get on board with him, get his telemetry up.
Because I think he is the only one on the actual lap.
I do believe Trunders is on a lap as well, he's just crossed. He's going into the first 2 corners. I'm staying
on board with Trunders.
So Boogeyman sets a purple first sector, but as we know they're glitched, so it's only the people... Well, it's not really glitched, it's for the people who are around you.
Yeah, Trunders has gone purple as well.
That's not bad from Trunders. I think we have a Williams. Both the Williams are on out laps at the moment. Waitsy's just started his lap, so we'll keep an eye on that. We have quite a few drivers just starting their laps, so as and when they cross the line we will hop on board with them as Boogeyman goes through the start of the S section. You have to get this perfect to ultimately get a good lap. So far it looks quite clean from Boogeyman. He rides the outside curb, goes round the penultimate corner, last corner, gets very close on the inside and the outside, and a 1:33.5 putting him in second.
That's just a great lap for him. It's interesting to see Lucas decide to come back out on mediums when he came out on softs to begin with.
Yeah,
so let's see how he can do.
Maybe he invalidated his first lap and then he's just thinking he's quick enough to set a good lap time on mediums. So
let's hope so. Toma's coming across the line now. See how he does. Third.
Top 3 separated. Yeah. Top 3 separated by less than a tenth.
I think Schoen's about to cross the line now as well. Queue of cars behind him.
Let's see. He does improve. Gets him above Santero.
Waitsy into 6th.
He's down into 7th now as Dobby sets a 1:34 flat. And
Luca goes 4th. Wow.
It's a blistering lap from Luca, especially on the mediums.
I think it's a 1.5 second delta around here.
Yes.
Between the tyres. Be interesting to see if he decides to go for a soft lap now.
So the only 2 drivers to not set a lap are Andy and Julian. Julian's currently in the pits and Andy's on his out lap.
Reese is on a lap at the moment. He's 1.2 seconds up through the second sector. Big lock up into the second to last corner. Oh, 32.7.
Jesus.
I think
that's
it's mind-bogglingly fast.
Yeah, I think maybe he had a few too many mistakes on his banker lap and that just bogged him down a little bit, but to set a 1:32.7 with 6.5 minutes left, he could definitely get in and get ready for another run in that time.
Oh yeah. Well, Homer seems to be going a bit slowly on the track.
Yeah, I think he's either run out of fuel. I think he's run out of fuel.
He's got Stinner closing on him.
He's going to have to move out of the way. Then he's got the Alpha Tauri of Batmarker closing up as well, but he makes it into the pits just in time.
Stinner across the line goes 10th, 134.3. As who was that Santero? That was Santero.
Yeah, that
33.6.
Batmarker.
It's all hotting up in quali, man.
Batmarker improves his time by 17 seconds.
Wow, that's a massive improvement.
Yeah, he gets a 135.2, so he's sitting pretty in 14th.
The only thing you have to say, it's a win from him. He's faster than Julian at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember that.
It's definitely not because Julian hasn't set a lap yet. But yeah,
well, there's that too, but...
Yeah. We're on with Andy now. He did go very wide on the exit of the hairpin. Now he's just getting into the tricky S section. See how he takes this. Lifts off a little bit, has a little bit of a wiggle. But it looks like he's all good. Going into the last corner, maybe could get a little bit closer to the inside. Very nearly catches the inside there. 133.7 puts him 7th place. So if you're Luca right now, would you be comfortable with this lap that you've done, or would you do another lap on soft?
I think the race is definitely a 2-stop. It depends if he feels like he's got enough pace at the beginning on the mediums. But knowing Luca, I would probably say he wants to get that pole position.
Yeah.
Just for the leaderboard.
Yeah.
He wants as many poles as he can get.
Yeah. So speaking of Julian, he's on his lap right now, just exiting the hairpin. Sets a purple second sector. And again,
let's hope he doesn't invalidate.
You can't
very quick through here.
Yeah, you can't expect anything worse than perfection from Julian going through the technical sections. Could get a little bit closer to the inside, but turned in a bit early, but he still gets pole. He still gets pole. You turned in very early for the last corner, catches the inside, then catches the outside.
I don't know if he's going to have enough time to come into the pits and get another lap in.
I don't think so, so 132.7 will most likely be his last time. Just looking down to see if anyone's fast laps. I do believe PMP Fox is. He's just going round the last corner, very clean through there, and puts himself up to 6th place.
So Owen's invalidated. Trunders is 4 temps up for the first sector.
Yeah. Let's see how he gets on.
Boogeyman's getting a beautiful toe off Julian. Might I say.
Wow. I think Julian is on his in lap.
Are the Dutch helping each other out?
Yeah, maybe there's some friendships in here that we haven't... that no one has mentioned.
There's no rivalries. It's all friends in TUF1 apparently. He is a 10th down though.
I mean, apart from Julian and Luca, I'd say that's a... Oh!
Boogeyman's lost it! Oh,
got on the curb too much. He got on the curb too much. Let's hop back with Trunders.
5 temps up.
He did lose some time. I'd imagine he lost some time going through there. And he gets the inside. And 4 temps up, he stays where he is. And Julian has retired.
So Luca has come back out, but he's come back out on his same set of mediums. Does he think he can go a lot faster?
I think, so, knowing from his standards, I think he will be thinking that he can go a lot faster. knowing how competitive he is and how much he wants to beat Julian, I think he knows he can go faster.
So Waitsy will be the first one to finish his lap. Ooh, it's a bit deep into the hairpin. Nice cut the chicane.
I'll stick on board with Luca and see what time he can put in as he's just going around turn 1 now. Mounts the curb a little bit. Ooh. That was nearly an invalidation from him. Luckily he's slowed down enough. Luca has a 1.5 improvement, which will still only see him stay in P10 at the moment. He does lock up a little bit.
Waitsy goes into 10th. Luca's in 11th at the moment.
But I think with his improvements at the moment, he will jump Waitsy. Oh, maybe not. He's 300ths down. Which 300ths up, sorry. He did invalidate. Luca invalidated his lap.
Maybe he's doing something we don't know about.
But he does have Dobby who can overtake him.
Got Backmarker next across the line.
Let's see what time Backmarker can get. It might not be an improvement. No, it isn't. He stays 16th.
Stinner improves to 10th.
Oh, so Luca's down.
Up.
Luca's down in 12th, and he's still got Dobby to finish. And Dobby goes 9th. You see Santero goes up to 5th. Eden as well is just going round. See what time he can get. I don't think it's an improvement. It is, but it doesn't move him up.
And he's coming across the line now.
And he goes 6th. I was very worried for Julian there, with Lucas still able to settle up, but Julian, even with the mistake in the last corner, gets pole with a 1:32.7.
You can't count out Risa though. Yeah. Risa's going to be right next to him, and these two, I think, are very close in the championship. Let me just have a quick check. Yeah. So Reese is actually leading it over Julian by 6 points. Wow. So Julian needs to do everything he can in this race to get that lead off Risa.
So yeah, we have Julian and Risa on the front row, then Eden and Boogeyman on the second row, and Santero and Andy 5th and 6th, Tomer and PMP Fox in 7th and 8th, and then rounding off the top 10 we have Bats and Dobby, and then 11th and 12th we have Stinner and Waitsy, the two Dutch boys in Luca and Schoen in 13th, 14th. And we have F1atic and Batmarker in 15th and 16th. And then I do believe it was Trunders and Dreamsy in 17th and 18th. So yeah, it's very interesting that most of the people, even though we didn't catch it, most of the people went out for their laps right at the start of the session. So that may have indicated that there's going to be rain, but it never came. Not sure about the race.
I think with some of these tracks you can get 3 or 4 runs in, depending how quick you are on them.
Yeah.
So I think most people try and get as many in as they can. Let's see if we are going to get any rain this race. It doesn't look like it at the moment with the clear sky. Whoops, sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting grid, something that we aren't really used to seeing, with Luca down in 13th. but
Yeah.
I'm sure that he can make his way through the field. But of course, you've got quick drivers in there, like Andy in 7th. You got Andy in 6th. Sorry, Toma in 7th, and Fox in P8. And then you got Bats, who I'd say is quite a good defensive driver. So Luca may have some troubles getting past Bats, and Dobby as well. We all know that he's a very quick driver, so Luca might also have some trouble getting past Dobby.
It's very interesting to see. Obviously, the top 10 all have to start on the tyres they qualified on, so they're all on softs. Then we've only got Backmarker and Dreamsy on the hards compared to everyone else on mediums.
Yeah.
So we're going to see if there's any early safety cars. Might see if there's some split strategies and some people going to the hard tyres.
Yeah, I think obviously Vietnam is very prone to having some accidents. Very prone, especially in Sector 3. So if there is a safety car in the first few laps, I think Backmarker and Dreamsy will have a big advantage.
Yeah. Just see everyone warming their tyres. Oh, Bats has binned it under the formation lap. That's interesting. Yeah. Good thing you don't get damage under a formation lap, or he'll be really upset.
It did a max.
Yeah, I think, unfortunately, he's actually got time to get the car repaired.
Yeah.
So we just saw the predicted strategy. Apparently it's a 2-stop, so the hards weren't mentioned on there, so it was going to be a soft, medium, or a soft, medium, soft. Or a soft, medium, depending how you like to go.
Yeah, I think the predicted strategy is based on the tyres that you qualify on. So if we were on board with Backmarker or Dreamsy, there we go. We can see predicted strategy. It's saying is hard, soft, or 1-stop.
Ooh. So we're seeing if the top 10 decide to go in for the hard tyres.
Yeah, it could be very interesting, but it all depends on how much they use their tyres for their lap.
I'm going to go on board with Luca for the start and see how he gets on.
Just get on board with Julian. Well, let's get into the broadcast view as requested by Julian on pole.
And it's lights out and away we go.
Risa actually jumps Julian. They're side by side going through turn 1. Julian does have the inside, which he does. Risa takes a really wide line round and Julian gets the lead back.
Oh. Oh, it's just Tommy Showens on first. Oh, that must be a glitch.
Yeah, it's a glitch. And Toma is up into P6. Oh. It's a very good start for Fox. Unbelievable start. Oh.
Luca and Sinner are going side by side. Oh, and he's just tucked back in. Further down we've got Waitsy and Fanatic going side by side as well.
Let's stick on board with Luca and see if he can get a move. He's elect him for the outside line, maybe looking for a little switchback. Oh.
A late dive from Stinner.
The two Red Bulls had a little bit of a collision.
Reese has got past Julian.
I think there may be I'm not sure, I think... Yeah, Showen did get past Waitsy. Not sure. Doesn't look like there's any damage. I thought maybe there was an incident, but Reese is on in first.
Yeah, so who are the biggest winners out of that? Let's have a look.
I'd say PMP Fox. Just looking.
Yeah, PMP Fox has gone up 4. Eden's gone down 4. Thunder's has gone up 4 as well.
Reese's rear end just stepped out a little bit, going out of turn 3, 4, I'm not too sure, but gets into, you can cut that curb really nicely. This corner's all about the throttle control, and then you can just go completely flat out, ready for the straight. Julian is just keeping his distance, not using any overtake. We see Dobby overtaking Bats.
Got a move on Fnatic and Chunders. Oh, Toma goes for a late dive. He's crashed into Boogeyman.
Oh.
He's pushed him wide. PMP Fox has got by.
He's just taking full advantage, and Toma's just dropping down the order now. Let's see if he's got any damage. He does. His right end plate is gone.
And he's got past Boogeyman as well. So Andy's looking to chase down PMP Fox now. Julian and Risa have pulled away from PMP Fox. There's now a gap of 2 seconds out in the lead.
Wow.
So let's see if PMP Fox can pull it in. Toma's diving into the pits with damage.
Yeah. I think
Risa sets the fastest lap of the race with 1:38.0.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we can actually go to the end on hards from this point.
I don't believe you can. If there's somebody in the chat that could tell me otherwise, I'd be much appreciated.
Yeah. So let's hop on board with Eden. He is about 3 tenths behind Boogeyman. Let's see, Boogeyman isn't using his ERS. He did have DRS openers, so did Eden, but I think Boogeyman, that's definitely a corner cut from him. He may have had a warning there. See if anyone else is close on track. We do have Showen being quite close behind Trunders as he's right in his gearbox, and then we have Waitsy right behind Showen as well. Showen is using his overtake, and so is Waitsy.
Ooh. Getting close to the front.
Showen gets the move done on Trunders. Let's see if Waitsy is on the inside. He looks for the double move, but he can only get one done. No, he can't. Can't get any done. Let's go back.
Reese's back end stepping out. Just obviously feeling the pressure of being in front of Julian.
Yeah. It's not a very good sight, just looking in your mirrors. If he's got the rear mirror engaged, you don't want to be seeing Julian just stick in there.
You're seeing that orange car, it's already doom and gloom.
Yeah.
Well, we're seeing Dobby and Stinner very close together. Have I just seen a bit of front wing? Oh, I have. Eden's front wing's gone.
Oh, he's lost his front
obviously
left
crashed
hand
into
plate.
Boogeyman. Seeing Luca's all over the back of Dobby.
Yep, let's get into the little broadcast mode. He isn't using his overtake, relying on his slipstream. He thinks better of making a move there.
Waits, he's got past Trunders under the power of DRS, but Trunders is going to have it on the next straight.
Yeah.
Ooh. Julian's catching Risa. Is he going to make a move into the braking zone? A little bit too far back at this time. Let's see if he can close it under the next couple of laps. But Stinner's the big winner on the mediums, the highest place, as Dobby's just got past him down the inside. Can Stinner go for the cutback on him? He's going to go for the better traction. But I think Dobby's softs are a little bit too fresh at the moment to be worth that extra traction. Oh, but Dobby's lost it. Ooh. It's exciting already. We're only 4 laps in.
Yeah.
Felt like half the race has gone by.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be an exciting one.
Eden's gone into the pits.
As Eden's pit for damage. Let's see what tyres he decides to go on to. Toma went for a set of mediums. And Bats is in as well. Yeah. Has Bats got damage as well?
I think maybe he does. So Luca has jumped into 9th position, just 3 tenths behind Stinner. And let's see if Luca can get this move done. Of course, DRS enabled for both. I do believe Stinner is... No, he isn't. Oh.
Julian's all over the back of Risa. I think this might be that lap. He's closing on him.
He isn't currently using his overtake.
So I think he's trying to save it. Reese is defending the inside, so Julian's going to have to make a late move. Reese locks up, goes a little bit deep. Can Julian power out of it? Reese is sliding out the rear.
Luca made it past on Stinner, but Stinner is sticking to the outside. He does get a break in, but Luca, of course, he just sticks it and he's up into P8.
As Shone's just got past Fnatic as well. And Homer's all over the back of Eden as well, so Eden's come out of the pits on the fresh hard tyres while Bats went for the mediums.
Oh,
Homer goes down the inside, around the outside. Oh, a little close. Obviously, Eden's left him the room. Can he get the better traction out of it?
Boogeyman has gone into the pits. Not sure, maybe he had some damage that we didn't know about. But let's hop on board with PMP Fox as he's 2 temps. Make that, oh, never mind, he's 6 temps, sector 3. I do believe that is Bats.
Bats is out, Bats has binned it. Oh, he's not out.
VSC.
That has just saved Risa, I think. So I think this might be in the lap. As we've had Boogeyman into the pits for the hard tyres, and Backmarker's come into the pit for the medium. So obviously Backmarker's had damage somewhere, which we've missed. And he's obviously off those hard tyres now, which is a big blow for him.
Yeah, big blow.
And obviously Bats is back into the pits. He needs a safety car to pull him back into this race.
Yeah.
But now it's all like neutralised. Wow.
I mean, Risa is pulling a little bit. Oh, never mind.
I think the safety car. I think the VSC is about to end, and it has. And Julian's getting loads of time out of it. Let's see if he can keep up with him through the S section.
He's getting. You can see how confident Julian is. Reese has gone into the pits. Oh, maybe.
And he's got a 5-second speeding in the pit lane.
No.
That is the worst thing you want to see at this moment in time.
But it'll be interesting to see what tyres Reese goes on to.
So we got Santero in the pits as well. So Luca and Dobby have continued on. So see where Santero comes out.
Reese has gone on to the medium, so he is going to be making another stop here.
So it's quite early. I would say he's most likely probably going to go on to another set of mediums towards the end. Bats has gone on to softs to try and catch up with the back of the pack. We have got PMP Fox, who is right on the back of Andy. Let's see if he can get great traction out of the long left-hander. Catch up to him. He has got 100% battery, unlike Andy who's only got 50%. So let's see if PMP Fox can get past him on this lap.
Yeah, you only really need to use your ERS in small little bursts just to give you that little bit of a push, and he just breezes past Andy like he just isn't there. It's a great move.
Andy can fight him back.
Oh, a little bit of a wiggle. The BMP Fox, I do believe that will be a net P3 for him. Unless he can...
we have got Santero though, on the back of Toma. Going round the outside, Eden's right there as well.
Oh, let's see if Toma can gain that inside. No, he can. Oh!
Oh, he's lost it! Santero's lost it! That's the worst news you can hear.
He got onto the power way too early. He put it on way too hard, way too early, and just did a 90-degree left straight into the wall. But he's still going, obviously, with wing damage. He will be coming into the pits.
Sorry. Andy's into the pits as well with damage. So Andy's obviously had to make a late decision call to come in, go off those medium tyres, look like, and on to another set of mediums.
Yeah, just...
Let's see where he comes out. He's going to come out right in this battle with Tomer and Eden. Or is he going to jump it? He's got out ahead of them, actually. Wow.
But
so that's lucky for him.
Looking at Luca right now, started P13, he's now 3rd.
He's making those mediums last, keeping out of all the trouble.
Yeah, exactly. He's got 8 seconds to, I believe, PMP Foxon, and he's got another 1.1 seconds to Dobby. As Risa makes a move on his teammate, waits he going down the back straight, and yeah,
Showings get past Stinner as well.
Round the outside.
Stinner get the cut back.
Stinner's, he got the move to stick. He got move to stick, yep.
So it'll be quite interesting to see where the leaders come out.
Yeah.
So we'll find out from now. So PMP Fox is pitted 3 seconds behind. Most likely he's going to come out around Andy, I think, and Trunders.
Yeah, I do believe it is quite a long. It is quite a long pit. So we'll have to see. He elects to go on to the hards, which from here is doable to get to the end.
As Stinner's gone on to the Stinner pits as well, off mediums. Has he had damage? Oh, he's had damage as well. Wow, there's a lot of wings being changed all over this grid. I think we got a lot of money for these teams.
PMP Fox slots himself between the two Williams, and he's very, very close to Risa. He's definitely got a lot of, gained a lot from pitting later than Risa. And of course PMP Fox is going to be going to the end here, and Risa, he's going to be making another stop, I believe.
Yeah, so Risa's going to have to make another stop, and also he's got a 5-second penalty which will come off when he makes his next stop, so he's going to lose loads of time. Let's see how is Julian going to pit this lap? Oh, Andy's got past Trunders. I think Trunders is fighting him back.
He is sticking behind him, but no, I think he's just gonna stick it behind. So let's see what Julian
hasn't pitted.
Luca's, of course, Luca's gonna be staying out. He is on the medium tyres. We only have 3 runners currently on the softs. We have Julian. Make that only 2 now as Dobby comes in.
Let's see if Dobby chooses to go onto the hards or the mediums. As Showing's got past Dobby. Oh, never mind. Dobby's in the pits.
Yep.
Ignore me.
We do have a little bit of a train forming behind Risa. Well, no, sorry, behind F1atic. We have Risa, who is 6 tenths behind, and then PMP Fox, who is a further 8 tenths behind. So if PMP Fox can close this gap, we're going to have a 3-way fight for 4th place.
Yeah. As Fnatic, who has been on these tyres for a long time, as he goes down the inside.
It makes it look easy.
I think Fnatic is trying to go for that DRS on the next straight to see if he can get past him. Looks like Risa has got better traction out of it though. And as we have got... Ooh. Never mind.
This is the first. This is a first for a little while. We have 3 original TUF boys occupying the first 3 spots. We have Julian in first, Luca in second, and Showing in third.
Well, I think that we can't count Luca anymore. He's got MNT in his name now.
Oh, so yeah. He is an original TUF member though.
Oh yes. As Julian's continuing, is he trying to go for the soft medium?
It'll be 17 laps on mediums, or it'll be 16.
He has done 10 at the moment plus qualifying, so
yeah.
his tyres. They must be screaming for him to come into the pits.
He is using a little bit of his overtake on the exit, so maybe this will be his in lap, just trying to get as fast as an in lap as he can. Let's get on the lap data and see. Let's hop on board with Trunders, as I think he has Boogeyman just going down the inside of him, and Boogeyman gets past. As we see Andy overtaking Waitsy as well at the exact same time.
All the action's happening now. And we have got Fox on the back of Fnatic, on the back straight, so Fox will be looking to get past as quickly as possible, as Fnatic has been losing time to Risa. Is Fnatic in AI?
Oh, he looks to defend the inside very, very early, as Risa gets past Showen on the inside of the hairpin.
So Risa is going to be chasing down Julian as he comes into the pits. So Julian's pitted from the lead. Let's see if Luca will continue. Most likely, I would say so.
Yeah.
So Luca's going to inherit the lead. Let's see where Julian comes out. He wouldn't want to be stuck behind Fnatic or this train if he can help it.
That's something we did miss. Luca's got a penalty.
What?
He's got a 3-second penalty.
Oh, that's not going to help him. I'm sure there's plenty of people on this grid that are close to a penalty.
Ooh.
It's so easy to just slightly track extend.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see where Julian comes out. So Julian's come out of the pits into second place, so he stayed ahead of Risa. Wow.
We see a lot of the medium runners coming in.
Yeah, so we got Fnatic going on to softs. Waitsy going on to softs. Is that Dreamsy? Yeah, no, Dreamsy stayed out, sorry.
Trunder's gone on to the hards. And Eden, I'm not sure, he was only on these hards for 6 laps, and he's elected to put mediums on and to have a wing change.
Yeah, so obviously he's had damage somewhere, or coming together with someone that we have missed. I'm sure the steward at aka Waitsy will be having a lot of fun after this race.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a blast for him. The only people that are really close are Risa to Julian. But then again, we have Trunders only 2 attempts behind.
Late brakes a little bit too late. It's going to drop back, and he's out of DRS, I think. Yeah, so all that work of keeping inside it, and now he's out of it. That's unfortunate for him. He has got Bats all over on the back of him, but Bats is on 6 lap old soft, so...
Yeah, just looking at the ERS percentages at the moment, Trunders is on 50%, Bats is on 65%, so... Andy makes the move on Showen. Going...
No, Showen's in the pit lane.
He is elected to put on the soft.
And he's not having a wing change, so I think Showen is probably the second person, or third person, maybe not to have a wing change this race so far.
Yeah.
So it'll be good for his race. I think he's going to come out just ahead of Stinner. Yeah, and just behind Fnatic and Toma. So he'll be looking to see if he can get past these guys as quickly as possible.
Yeah,
as
definitely.
Risa has lost out on DRS to Julian, so obviously he's made a mistake somewhere and lost that DRS, which is a big bummer for him.
Yeah, definitely, and I think knowing Julian and knowing how skilled it all, yellows, I'm not sure what happened there.
I think it might have been for Batmarker.
Yeah, Batmarker has lost his front left end plate.
That's not good news for him.
That will be
seeing
affecting
him in the pit lane again.
Yeah, that will be affecting him as he goes round. Fnatic makes a move on Toma. Toma may be looking for the switch back. He doesn't have enough space. And if Fnatic gets past him into P8.
This all seem to have mellowed out a little bit, as the gaps are quite big now. So it's 5. So Julian is closing on Luca. So Luca will be looking to come into the pits probably pretty soon, I'm guessing.
Yeah, he is closing in, and he's also lengthening the gap between himself and Risa, so you couldn't really ask for more from Julian.
Yeah. I don't know if has Risa got damage? No, it doesn't look like he's got damage, so
yeah.
must just be struggling on these 6 lap old mediums compared to Julian's 1 lap olds.
Yeah. So
and I think Fox is actually catching him slightly.
Yeah, I think he is making up a few hundredths here and there, but it's nothing really significant. As I say, that he is starting to lose time.
Wait, he's all over the back of Stinner. He's got under DRS, he's going to get past him. Breeze is past him. And Schoen's all over on the back of Toma as well.
I think
Toma looks really slow through the double lefts.
Yeah, he is struggling. There's no ERS deployment from Toma, and I did believe Schoen did use a little bit, and he's got the move and he's making it stick. He is on the soft tyres though, so maybe he's looking to make another stop. I don't believe he will be able to take those to the end.
Well, after Julian's done 10 laps, let's see if Schoen the master can do 14 and take them to the end.
Yeah, maybe.
But I'm still amazed we haven't had a safety car. We've had that one BSC, but we've still got 18 drivers. That is a lot better than what we saw last week in Monaco.
Yeah, we had an incident between, we had Bats have an incident in, I do believe it was the start sector 3. And then we had Santero, I believe, out of the hairpin, just put the throttle onto it.
Fanatic's going for a move on Boogeyman into turn 1.
Oh, and he makes
it. Dives a little bit deep. And he makes it stick.
Yep, very nice overtake from F1atic. Let's hop on board.
Eden and Thunder, I think.
Yeah. So Bats is in the pits again. He may be putting on some mediums. Yep, that is a yellow wall tyre. And we have Eden. Oh, got very, very close to Trunders there. Let's see if we can get a move done going down this little straight here. And he's just got so much overspeed. He did use his overtake, but he just flies past.
So, interesting to note, Julian, that has made a stop, has caught up to the back of Luca.
Yeah.
But so it will be interesting to see where Luca comes out. I'm guessing he'll probably come out in around 6th.
In the space that we were last on board with BMP Fox, Risa has bridged the gap even further by another second.
But he is currently losing a chunk of time to Julian at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't think that's helping his cause at any moment, but he might be looking to go to the end. We'll have to wait and see, but
there was a move at the back of the grid with Bats overtaking Batmarker, but Julian is currently in DRS of Luca. So
is Waits. Waits is all over the back of Toma.
Schoen is getting a move done. And let's have a look at Waits. See, he's getting a move done on Toma.
Not sure. Down. Yes, he can.
I'm not sure what's happened to Toma. Maybe he's just lost pace.
He's clipped the wall.
He's just not got the pace on the mediums. Eden gets a penalty.
He is on 12 lap old medium, so he's probably struggling as much as Luca is. Yeah. As it is within 4 attempts, so we'll see if as Luca dives into the pits. So Luca's in, so let's see where Luca comes out. I'm guessing he'll probably try and go to softs.
Let's have a look
Julian
at the
now
interval.
takes the race lead. It's
it's
another VSC. So Luca's actually going to gain loads of time under this VSC.
That was Trunders. He's DNF'd.
No. Let's see what happened. Oh, he's lost it in the wall.
Yeah. So it's interesting to see that it's only a VSC.
So Fanatics decided to come in off the softs. So is he deciding to go back to mediums because they probably won't last to the end?
But he's just... Luca, that VSC came at the perfect time for him. He's only down in P4 and he's on the softs.
Yeah, he has got Andy on the back of him, but he will need to get past Fox as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I think he will have to get as close as he can to him. He's only about 2 seconds behind. But he does have
PMP Fox
Andy.
has got a drive through.
Oh.
So, that is bad news for him.
It's very unfortunate. We saw Santero making a last-ditch effort going into the pits. Eden jumps him going into 14th. And wait, he's making a move on Dreamsy and he gets past him. Doesn't look like any dives from Dreamsy, which is always good to see. We see Santero coming out of the pits ahead of Bats. We see Toma making a move on Dreamsy as well, following Waitsy through.
It's quite interesting to see Dreamsy staying out on the 16 lap old hards when that VSC probably would have helped him out quite a lot, I would have said.
Yeah.
Pitted.
Oh, there's some switching about and Fox is coming in for his drive-through now.
As Julian's just got 3 seconds, so...
Oh. Everyone is equalised in the top 3, I believe.
Yeah, so Reese has still got that 5-second penalty.
Let's see the interval to the leaders. So we have Luca, who's about 6.5 seconds behind Risa. And then we have, I do believe if he takes this, he will take this 5 seconds off in his next pit stop. So we'll be looking for him to come out, I'd say, maybe between Fox and Showen. Or maybe even behind Showen.
Yeah.
So it's just unfortunate to see that Risa. Yeah, it's interesting to see that Risa, that 5-second penalty will just disturb his race so much. As we see Toma making a move on Waitsy, and Waitsy, we don't see any dive from him. And
we got Showen on the back of Fox. Showen gonna go for a late move.
I think it's no.
Thinks better of it.
He does.
So Reese has got another 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So Reese has gone from losing. So he's going to take that off at this pit stop and then lose another 5 seconds at the end of the race.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate.
As Lucas sets the fastest lap of the race.
I do believe that's about a second faster than anyone else, and it is. The previous fastest lap, I do believe, was set by F1atic. So it's 1.2 seconds faster than him.
Yeah, it's crazy fast. So Stinner gets 5 seconds of speeding in the pit lane, and he's retired.
He's retired.
He's retired in the pit lane. I thought maybe he had damage and was just going to lose too much time.
Yeah.
That's just promoted Toma up into the points now.
Yeah, Risa has come out just behind Showen.
Showen and Fox, but Showen's on 5 lap old softs compared to Reese's fresh soft, so...
Yeah.
Let's see.
Showen.
Showen gets...
Oh, nearly contact.
Is Reese going to get both of them on the straight? I'm going to say...
I think he may get Showen. Actually, he could. Look at the overspeed he's got.
He's catching.
I don't think he will get Showen here, but PMP Fox before. Switch
he's going for the switch. Little bit of contact.
He gets it done. But of course,
Showen to chase off the double.
Yeah. Showen just needs to stick within 2 seconds of Risa for the next 8 laps. But that's easier said. Oh, I think Showen.
It's easier said than done. Because Reese has already caught up to the back of Dobby, so...
Showen, I'm not sure what's happened, because he went quite slow through the S section. It doesn't look like he's got any damage.
It's all I think it's all the dirt, yeah. Going through the S section is quite hard. It's like going through Maggots and Beckett's at Silverstone, like there was in the TUF2. It's a lot of dirt, yeah, you get from this game.
You can lose temps. Oh, Reese gets a little bit of contact with the wall, but he just gets past Dobby. Let's have a look at it from Dobby's perspective. Oh, Reese does cut across the front of him, but no contact was made. PMP Fox is about 4 tenths behind Showen, and Showen is about 9 tenths behind Dobby.
So Dreamsy's finally into the pits after 20 laps of hard running. Changes his front wing, and now he's onto the soft. So let's see if Dreamsy can set a fastest lap from Luca. He has got 100% battery, so
yeah,
interesting to see. As it's all hotting up in the midfield. We've got PMP Fox, Showen, and Dobby. Oh, I Showen, then he loses it! And Fox hits the wall. They go side by side. Who's going to come out on top? Or just gets by him.
Just
God,
looking...
this is exciting.
Risa is up into P4. He jumped Dobby.
Reese is going to... He's going to be coming to P3 as Andy's into the pits. So Andy obviously thinks that his mediums can't go to the end, as Showen's into the pits as well. So has Showen had damage somewhere? I don't think so.
I can't see anything. Let's have a look at the intervals. To the leaders is Risa is 28 seconds behind Julian, and then Luca is 8.2 seconds. And he comes out in P6. Waits, he gets the move done. Oh no, that was shown in the bits.
So it's going to be interesting for Showen at the end. So he's going to have to obviously catch Waitsy to see if he can get himself into the points positions, and then hopefully catch Tomer as well. But he has got that 3-second time penalty, I believe. Yeah, so he will need to pull that gap to stay in front.
He'll need to make up 4.4 seconds to even get a point.
I think the fresh softs, I think we're going to see this gap come down quite a lot very quickly.
Yeah.
As there's not really a lot of battles. The closest battle is between Showen and Waitsy and PMP Fox and Dobby.
Yeah. With just the current tyre situations, we have Andy on fresh set of softs as well as Showen and Dreamsy. We have 3 runners on the hards, which are Dobby, Fox and Boogeyman. And then we have some more soft runners. Luca. Oh,
Risa.
Look at that time. 8 temps quicker than Luca.
Yeah, so the fuel around here, you do start with quite a lot compared to a lot of other races. So as it burns off, you do see the lap time get faster and faster.
Yeah.
We'll see. Let's see if anyone not in the top 10 decides to come in and just steal that point away from Risa.
I mean, the closest battle on track is between Showen and Waitsy. He's made up so much time.
As Eden's into the pits as well, so Eden must have had damage. Or he's just listening to my beautiful voice. I'm joking, Eden.
Yeah. Oh, contact for the wall from Showen. But he is using his overtake hoping to get past Waitsy, and he does. Now he's just got a stretch of 3-second gap. Waitsy tries to make a move, but he thinks a bit better of it. Waitsy goes for half spin.
Fanatic's got ERS on Boogeyman.
He has only got 5% of his ERS left. Boogeyman goes a little bit deep. He rides the curb, but Eden does the same, but on the inside. We have some people.
We've got the Force India. Is it Force India or Racing Point? I can never remember.
Racing Point. Well, Aston Martin.
Racing Point. Oh, Aston Martin now. Or Dobby's letting Andy go. Good teamwork there. Just like Stroll's going to be doing what to Vettel that.
Yeah, I think
letting him through all season.
Dobby just knows that Andy on the softs is going to have so much more speed than Dobby, so he just let him through. Great teamwork from him. Fnatic is 4 tenths behind Boogeyman, hoping to get this P7 spot. This is one of the cleanest races I've seen at Vietnam. Not many penalties, no safety cars. Don't think I've ever been in a race with no. Oh, I'm not sure. There's the yellows going through the S section. I do believe it was
back marker. Back marker's got damage, I think.
Not sure what that onboard camera is.
Yeah, they're not the greatest. As I think Julian's about to lap back marker. Yeah, so back marker's going to be the first victim of Julian at lap 23 to be lapped. Obviously, it's not like Monaco where Julian lapped, I think, up to P5.
Yeah, and then he lapped some people twice.
Yeah. Or as Boogeyman's all over the back of the Fnatic.
He didn't quite get the rotation for the switchback, but he's just letting Fnatic know that he's there. I
think Fnatic's actually got past as Boogeyman's looking. Yeah, so I think Fnatic got past Boogeyman, which we obviously missed, which is
it's not bad.
Not amazing.
On us. PMP Fox is 5 tenths, made that 6 tenths behind Dobby. But it's interesting to see Fox is keeping up this pace, even on 2 lap older tyres than Dobby.
Yeah, I think the thing is that once you get in that DRS, you can just stick there for so long.
Yeah.
And it's the most important thing you can do. I think the Boogeyman is struggling quite a bit on these hards.
Yeah.
As Fnatic's got past and he's pulled out 1.6 already. So he'll be looking to not lose any more time to Toma, who is slowly catching him on 6 lap old softs.
We just need, if you're a fan of Showing, you will want him to pull at least another second. It's about 1.2 seconds on Waitsy. You want him to pull that so he gets the point. And it all depends on if Waitsy, how many warnings he has.
I'm still amazed we haven't seen more penalties. We've only got 5 at the moment.
Yeah.
If this was me, I'd be on like 22 seconds by now.
If it was me,
I would have spun it into a wall.
If it was me, I'd probably be disqualified.
As Fox is all over the back of Dobby.
Yeah. Let's see.
So he has got the ERS advantage, so is he saving it for a last lap to get past?
I think maybe he might be going for a last lap Lando.
So is Lucas slightly catching Julian?
The last time we saw him, he was like 6 seconds back, so he has closed it a lot, but it's whether in the last, I believe, 4 laps, including this one, he can make up 4.2 seconds.
Let's see if he can. As we were just speaking about penalties, Santero got 3 seconds, so
yeah.
Sorry about that. As he is a lot closer. Can he get the traction out of the double left-hander or this long left-hander?
Oh, I think Dobby just got a little bit better traction out, but Fox is using his overtake, he's draining it a little bit. You only have to use a little bit for this straight.
He's catching. I think he just wants to get past as quickly as possible.
Yeah, definitely. But I think Fox is definitely going to struggle with getting these to the end. And I think Dobby will just about be fine.
I think Santero is actually better than him on fuel. I think Santero is Fox, has actually got a lap and a half extra compared to Dobby's only on 0.06, I think, from what I can see. So let's see if Fox can pull away, as he's already pulled a second. So
yeah,
there we go. The 2-lap-old hards doesn't matter to him. Whack up into Rich and he's gone. As Luke has pulled another second to Julian. So
yeah. I mean, yeah, 3 laps to go, including this one. If he makes up a second a lap from here, it's gonna be very close at the end.
I think the biggest thing is damage and penalties. If you get a penalty now, costly. Race wins. And from what I've been told, like, Luke has done no practice for this race, from what I've been told. So
that may explain why he qualified P13.
Yeah. Pure pace.
Yeah. He has. I think when you're as good as people like Julian and Luca, you don't really need to practice. You can get like one time trial running and just be like, yep, that's me.
Well, we have got showing all over the back of Toma right now.
Yeah, let's see if we can get this move done. They are of course both on soft tyres, but Toma's tyre wear is double.
Flashing his red light, so obviously he's harvesting energy, he's low on it.
Both of them are.
So showing locks up, big lock up. Toma goes into the back of him. Toma's got damage from that.
Oh.
Can he get the cut back on him? Side by side. Showing keeps it on the inside. There's no way. Oh, Showing keeps that. Wow. So unlucky for Toma to get damage, but he just needs to keep within that 3 seconds of him. And
he's going to find it very difficult. He's going to find it very difficult to keep the gap. Because of course he has the wing damage. And he's having to lift
on the back of him. So Luca's now within 3 seconds. So we're going to have a lap and a half left to see if he can catch him.
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting if he can.
I think
Dobby's within DRS of Fox.
Yeah, I think going into this last lap I think Luca may be within a second of Julian going into this last lap. But of course around now you will see the softs for Luca start to drop off. Eden gets another 3-second penalty, and let's see if there's any close battles. We have Waitsy still gaining on Toma.
He's gaining. Is he going to go for a move? Go on, Waitsy, do it.
Little bit of a squeeze, he outbrakes himself.
Oh,
does very well to avoid the wall. He has a little bit of a rear end wiggle, but he didn't get any damage, so that's good for him.
What was the yellow flag? Is that's Showing? Showing's hit the wall, has he? Or has he stopped?
Sure. No, he hit the wall.
Not sure what's happened.
I'm not sure.
He hasn't got damage, so
no.
Very interesting to see.
Not sure what happened Showing there, but Waitsy is still all over the back of Toma.
TUF2 against TUF1 right here. Can TUF2 pull it out of the bag and score points over TUF1? Obviously, just one driver.
We have the TUF2 old guard against TUF1 new boy.
Yeah, the rookie against the old guard. Yeah, as he has got DRS. Oh wait, so you don't want to go for a move here. You're gonna give him DRS. He's side by side. Oh no, he keeps the position.
But with this wing damage, Toma's gonna find it so difficult, and he's already losing so much time. Julian finishes. Luca in B2. Risa, he will lose 5 seconds, and Andy may jump him. I think Andy's gonna jump him for that final podium spot. He is.
See.
Andy gets P3. Dobby is about 7 tenths behind Fox going into the last corner. And Fox, it does look like Fox will get P5, Dobby P6, F1 Attic will get P7. Let's just hop on board with Toma and wait, see. Toma is just struggling so much with this wing damage to get through the S's. And yeah, I think Toma will be in P10, so Waitsy gets 9th, Toma gets 10th, Sector 3, and
Showen's retired in the pits, obviously.
Showen DNF'd. Oh, Showen DNF'd.
Well, he wasn't going to score points, so...
He's put it in the wall just before the line.
He's not even going to finish then?
He hasn't finished. He's put it in the wall just before the line. What would have been a P11 is a DNF.
It's not a good sign.
Luca gets driver of the day from qualifying P13 to finishing P2.
Well, that was a very, very exciting race.
Yeah. So if you want to run us through the final standing.
Yeah, so we've got Julian, Luca and Andy in 1, 2 and 3. Then we've got Risa and Fox, Dobby and Fnatic, Boogeyman and Waitsy, and running out the top 10 we've got Toma. Then we've got Santero, Bats, Dreamsy, Eden, Showen, and then Backmarker. And Stinner and Trunder's retired.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So yeah, it was a very interesting race to see. Of course, some people who definitely dropped down the order a lot, like Eden qualifying P3, ended up 14th. Then we have Santero who qualified 5th, finished 11th. But then on the flip side, we have F1 Attic who qualified 15th and finished 7th. We have Waitsy who finished 9th from a 12th place qualifying position. And then, of course, the in-game driver of the day, we have Luca making up 11 places from his qualifying. So yeah,
Yeah, so very exciting, looking forward to my race on Wednesday. So
as am I.
So we'll see how many people will tune in for that one. See how well I can do and hopefully not bin it at Italy.
So the next race you will see myself commentating will be Spain next week to round off this mid-season of death. And then on Wednesday we do have Monza, as Pricey mentioned. So yeah, this has been myself and Pricey. I will see you guys on Monday, next Monday, for Spain.